Though referred to as small and medium enterprises, the impact on the Kenyan economy has been the exact opposite. The sector is immense and currently contributes 20% of GDP. Melek Engineering and Construction is a successful player within the SME sector and has tapped into East Africa's quick-growing real estate.
We are currently involved in three main sectors of construction. Our three main areas, if I may say so. Building and civil engineering works is one of our main areas. Then we're also involved in water engineering. And then we're also involved in roads.
Besides Kenya, the 7-year-old company has presence in Uganda, Southern Sudan and Rwanda. And in 2009 went a notch higher when the firm was the overall winner of the 2009 Kenya Top 100 Mid-Sized Companies Awards. This has helped it win new clients, enhance its profitability and territorial footprint.
Number one, of course, it has increased our credibility as a company. We have had very many offers from companies that didn't even know about us, just probably got our name through some sources. And by virtue of the fact that we're number one top 100, that has opened up new doors for business for us.
According to statistics from the Ministry of Trade, Kenya has about 1.6 million registered small and medium enterprises, constituting about 96% of all business enterprises in the country. And analysts feel the sector has huge potential for more growth.
There are so many opportunities, but to limit them, I think we'll first of all look at issues of service sector. We are looking at ICT opportunities. We are looking at tourism as one of the key drivers in this economy, actually under the Vision 2030. We're also looking at issues of performance arts. We realize recently that there's a lot of local productions, even in our media houses. So that is also an opportunity that is there. Let's also not forget the backbone of our economy, which is agribusiness. So much money is now being pumped into the agriculture and the water sector to bring it up.
In enhancing this momentum, the 2010-11 budget unveiled last week contained effective policies for helping small and medium-sized enterprises.
In this budget, the minister proposed about 3.8 billion that will be channeled towards the youth as a revolving fund, and this money will be disbursed to selected banks, select banks, and hopefully with the agreement that they're coming up, the government is expecting these commercial banks to match for every 1 shilling that the government invests. They're expecting that the banks will put in 5 shillings. So what that means is that this amount should be blown up 5 times. So from 3.8 to from 3 billion to about 15 billion.
While lack of financing has stood out as a major challenge affecting SMEs during past years, experts are quick to point out that other hurdles abound in the sector, which, if not addressed, could negatively impact the country's objective in view of Vision 2030.
What can give us a thrust into that sector is by having access to outside market. Because you'll agree with me that propensity to consume is higher outside this region than in this region. So we need to improve the competitiveness of our environment. And that's where now those challenges are coming. Some of them are policy driven. We have mentioned the market issues, access to market. Actually, most of SMEs do not have market information about what opportunities are there. And that's why you see most of the SMEs die in their first year.
Optimism is, however, high for a sector that employs about 5.1 million people and accounts for 75% of the total labor force in the country.
If you look at our economy, and if you look at even the other East African economies, there's a lot of emphasis by governments on infrastructure. There's a lot of emphasis in terms of investment in that sector. And so for us, we feel that it's a good time to be alive and it's a good time to be in business. And definitely going forward for us is just about positioning ourselves and seeing the growth come.
The future is bright for SMEs because that is the way to go. If you go back to the emergence of China today as a major market, it actually thrived on the cottage industries. And the government really emphasized and put a lot of infrastructure and resources into that. So I think this is a bold step where the government is recognizing and wants to include the SME in the mainstream economy.
Moving forward, SMEs are expected to continue playing a critical role in supporting growth and reducing poverty in the country.